Hey guys, I'm Rhinne, and I'm going to be showing you guys a new playstyle we discovered after versing some teams that were doing similar things on the foreign ladder. This video is going to be broken up into 3 parts. The first part is going to be what the strategy is, the second part is going to be how the strategy works, and the third is going to be why the strategy works. Let's start off with what it is. We're going to be playing Lucario top. We want to invade the enemy jungler right off the bat. This involves us running straight into their jungle level 1 and ignoring our lane completely. We are not playing 2-lane, we are playing to frustrate the enemy and make them more worthless than we will be. Because Lucario power spikes hard at 5, you'll be more useful in earlier fights than the enemy jungler will be, because we'll be denying them EXP. Our goal here is to steal the enemy buffs, as well as stall out the enemy jungler as long as possible to make them rather worthless. Characters that are played in the jungle need massive amounts of EXP in order to start becoming useful, which is why they're played in the jungle, the most EXP heavy role. So by sitting in their jungler and denying their jungle, we snowball our jungler, and we make it so their jungler will be useless, so we should be gaining an EXP advantage on the map. Let's move on to how it works. We're going to start off by killing the first 2 APOMs and immediately jump padding to mid to run towards the enemy jungle. It is important to get the kills as you want the level advantage to ding 3 passively as soon as possible. Hitting level 3 here will ensure that you can secure the minions using Meteor Mash and Quick Attack, making it so the enemy jungler has no counterplay on their buffs being stolen. You want to send a strong laner such as Wiggly or Snorlax top so that they can hold 2v1. And your goal here as the Lucario invading is just to stall the enemy jungler as much as possible. If they're taking the buff, you can last hit it / secure it, but you don't have to hit the enemy buff. Remember, your goal is to be annoying and stall them. Your goal is not necessarily to take the buff. That being said, if they're starting the buff and they're getting it low, you go in there and you secure it, and then you just stall the enemy for super long amounts of time. It's important to know that if the enemy jungler is trying to harass you or stalling, you are winning this exchange. Stalling him out and wasting his time to put his camps on a longer respawn timer is a good thing. This will make him late for bees, it will make him late for Dreadnought, and it'll make it so he can't hit level 9 for Dreadnought, which means he won't have his ult, so you should have an ult advantage of Dreadnought and should always win that fight. If you stall out long enough, your jungler can come invade with a level advantage, and now you can sit in their jungle and deny their jungle from playing the game. If they have someone rotate, you should focus on stealing the buffs or stalling as long as possible. You should have chip damage on their jungler at this point, so you can look to kill them to stall out for longer. Remember, your goal is to be stupid and stall the team for as long as possible. If you need to die in order to steal the buff, it is a worthwhile trade. Side note, you can maybe steal the berries by the lanes if you need to stay topped up. Now let's move on to why it works. Jungle is the role that gets the most EXP in this game. By essentially stalling this, or removing it completely, you give your team a massive advantage. Your jungler will be farming the entire time while the enemy is busy dealing with you. Jungle camps are worth more EXP than kills are. Dying to steal buffs is a 100% worthwhile trade. Delaying and not even stealing buffs is a worthwhile trade too. You make your jungler come online faster, and give your team the opportunity to secure B/Dreadnought with a man and level advantage, and you should have snowballed your bottom and jungler because their jungler cannot interact with the map. Lucario comes online much earlier than any jungler. Junglers are put in jungle because they need EXP to be useful. Lucario becomes useful at level 3, and even more so at level 5. After that, all you need is your ult. Meanwhile, a character like Rhinne needs level 7 or level 9, and Zero Aura needs level 8 or level 10. You can see how stalling their levels here is very strong, as they will not be properly leveled for Dreadnought. Part of the strategy is also mental warfare. It tilts the enemy jungle and will cause them to play like idiots. There's an 80% chance the first time they see this strategy, they will call their whole team to kill you. You will see this happen a few times in the games I have on display at the moment. That's it for my explanation on how the strategy works. I'll be linking my live stream in the description below, you guys can see me playing it out there. I'll be running footage of some of our games for the rest of the video as well, so you can watch that, but I won't have commentary over them, so you'll only hear sounds as I was playing copyrighted music when I was playing this. Let me know how much you guys hate me in the comments below for introducing this strategy to North America, and I'll see you guys next time.